Jimbo's Garage.
Welcome back to Jimbo's Garage. Well, it's another beautiful day here, Southern California, mid-October, about 95 degrees. Something wrong with that weather. But anyways, I'm constantly doing some weeding here in the planter areas, and you know, you guys heard me talk about it's hard for me to get down on my knees anymore to do this stuff, and I just wish there was a better way that I could get this weeding done without getting on my knees. Now I'm looking at this tool right here, and even though it's a handheld tool, I bet there's a way that I could make something like this. It's just got a long, like a shovel handle or a broom handle on the end. It'll keep me from getting down on my knees, and I can maybe just shove it in the ground. I know I can do it. Let's go to the shop and see if we can find some stuff to make something. Let's get her done.
So I started by going over to my scrap metal bin area here, and was looking for the right diameter size that I could use, and I come up with an old anchor bolt, a 1/2-inch anchor bolt that I had remnants, so I cut the threads off for a project, and that seemed like the perfect thing. And once I figured that out, I just got this old vise, and I wanted to crank that down because I don't have an anvil, and you know, so I just clamped that down to my welding table. I'm going to use that, and I didn't want to use the yoke because I didn't know how hard I'm going to bang on this thing, if I'm going to break it or not. So I just started heating up this 1/2-inch piece of round stock, and you know, I don't know, about 3 inches down or so, and I got to the point. I've really never done any of these blacksmithing before, but I thought, hey, let's give it a try. Well, it actually worked out better than I thought. 2 or 3 times heating it up and then smashing it down with this mallet was enough to get the round stock shaped into a manner that was similar to the tool that I was using. And I would say that old vise held up pretty good. And there it is. Yeah, I was pretty impressed with that. Once I got done with that, I just took it over to the vise and I grabbed a flap disc and kind of finished shaping it up and grinding it around so I could get it as close as I could to the tool that I was using. And then just marked it and used a cutoff wheel and cut the notch out of it. And there it is. And, you know, it had like a sharpened edge on both sides, and that's what I did. I just took this little file right here and was able to put a little edge on it. And I found an old shovel back in behind my garage that it was never going to get used again. I don't know why I didn't throw it away. Anyways, it's a perfect thing for this right here. I don't know, I just stuck the handle in the wood lathe because I have it and wanted to try it, and it worked out pretty good. Used some sandpaper and I just sanded everything down and got it somewhat smooth. I had to turn down the end of the handle right here because the piece of 1.5-inch round tube stock that I had, that's some scrap that I had that I plan on using for the end here, didn't quite fit over. So here I am just turning the end down a little bit so that scrap would fit over it. And I'm not a wood turner by any means, so I'm going through all kinds of different tools here, but ultimately I got the job done, and it actually worked out really well. And this is a piece of that tubing that was scrap. There was a couple of holes in it from something else, and I just welded those solid and then got them into the Yoast. You can see that Yoast vise is very versatile. I really love this thing. I can just flip it around and hold round stock perfectly like that. And I just took the flap disc and ground those welds down, and that pipe was just like brand new again, and you just never knew it had any holes in it. Again, I found a piece of this round 1/2-inch flat stock. I don't know what it was left over for, but it was the perfect size for what I was using. And so I just drilled, it had a 1/4-inch hole in it, and I just drilled it out to a 1/2-inch hole, and just to be sure that it fits right in there. I just cut the end of that old anchor bolt off. There it is. Everything fits in. Just tacking it into place right now. Just using the Power iMake 205 30 thousandths wire, 18.5 volts, about 250 the wire speed. That's pretty common for me on this setting. It's just welds a lot of things at that, but as you can see, I welded inside and out. Everything was good right here, and I had a scrap piece of pipe, and this is how I lined it up to start tacking this in. And it took me about 3 times to get this thing tacked. And again, I have a feeling it was a result of the 1/2-inch thick plate versus the 095 wall. But ultimately, I got it in position, and then I just went ahead and welded it out all the way around. And I got plenty of weld on there, and that thing is not going anywhere. I didn't quite know what to do right here to dress it up somehow. I probably should have even just left it alone. The welds looked really good. But I started grinding on it, and the more I ground on it, I came up with this little shape right here. And I thought, you know, that looks the best. I'm just going to go ahead and go around the whole thing and clean it up and kind of shape it like that. It looked pretty clean. I don't know, didn't have to. Here it is. It slips right over that handle, and I'm just finishing off and just finished drilling that out and stick a pin in there, and there you have it. Good job. Okay, well there it is. The weed puller extension handle is complete, and I made this with everything I had just laying around the shop. It was a simple, quick, and easy build. This is the conventional weed puller for you younger guys and gals that can still get on your knees and do your yard work, and for your older fat guys like me, this is the extended version. Anyways, it works well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe for more videos.
See you next time on Jimbo's Garage.